Child, it looks like we finally know the reason that Young Miami is desperately trying to rebrand herself with this new Yams Era thingy that she has going on, because baby, things are getting worse for her every single day. And just when we thought that she was starting to get out of her old situation with Diddy and move on, she got mentioned in a fresh new SA allegation against Diddy. Not only her, but her cousin also got roped into this whole messy business as well. Y'all know how there have been some rumors about Diddy allegedly being on the DL? Well, he just got sued by a male producer, Rodney Jones, who claimed that Diddy allegedly SA'd him and that Young Miami allegedly knew about it. This drama has Young Miami having a breakdown because she was just starting to socially recover from the first 4 lawsuits. She has been making deliberate efforts to rebrand herself by launching her new Yams Era. Girl, there's a lot to unpack in this lawsuit, so let's break it down. Before we get into this mess, I want to pull up this blind item from way back in November or December of last year that said that a male victim was going to come forward and speak out against Diddy.
He is on his 4th lawsuit for, among other things, in the past recent weeks, and there have been blind items and rumors that he has men as well. Here is a new blind item. I suspect the soon-to-step-forward male victim of SA by this A-list mogul will not be the last man to do so. And again, this is allegedly Sean Diddy Combs.
Also, psychic Sloan Bella claimed back in June of last year that Diddy was going to get exposed in March this year.
He may think he gets away with stuff. He may think it's cool he does what he does, but now he's the sacrificial lamb. And I do mean that. There's something that comes up with him in March, speaking of the lamb, during the Easter time frame, March, April, right in that time frame. That's why I said lamb. There's something else that's going to come up with him. We are not done. It is a complete takedown.
She also predicted that Diddy was going to get exposed around Kim Porter's birthday, which was in November. This came to pass because Cassie filed her explosive lawsuit the day after Kim's birthday last year. Now, I know that this recent lawsuit didn't happen in March, but we're only a couple of days away from March, so I think it's close enough. Now, let's break down this current tea because, baby, it is a hot stinking mess. The latest person suing Diddy is producer Rodney Jones, who used to work with Diddy. In his lawsuit, Rodney claimed that Diddy allegedly SA'd him and put him in some improper and inappropriate situations while they were working together. Rodney revealed that Diddy would allegedly touch him and also grope his butt. He also claimed that Diddy allegedly walked in the nude in front of him multiple times, just swinging all around with no care in the world. Because of this, Rodney claims that he believed that Diddy was trying to seduce him into having an affair with him. Rodney claimed that he was uncomfortable with Diddy's actions, but when he called Diddy out on it, he claimed that Diddy dismissed it and called it horseplay. Child, you gotta hand it over to Diddy. He's very creative with the names that he calls his actions. Between freak-offs and horseplay, he's very good with wordplay. You gotta hand it to him. But hold on, because the lawsuit went into some sinister details, like how Diddy allegedly forced Rodney to watch videos of producer Stevie J sleeping with another man. Child, at this point, it's starting to look like half the people in Hollywood are sleeping with the other half, cause ain't no way. He also revealed that Diddy would often invite SWs to his house in Miami, where a lot of crazy activities went down. Rod claimed that he was at Diddy's house on one of the occasions where the parties went down, claiming that he believes he was an SA. Now, it's impossible to say for real if this truly went down, but then the women who sued Diddy all claimed that Diddy did something similar. Just saying. Rodney also claimed that during Diddy's wild parties, he allegedly laced the drinks served to women, adding that some of the people at Diddy's parties were not old, if you know what I mean. If you're wondering how Diddy got these women to start with, Rodney claimed that Diddy allegedly had Stevie J and his son, Justin Combs, recruit them. Rodney claimed that Stevie J was in charge of hiring female SWs, while Justin allegedly picked up girls for the party. But Justin and Stevie J are not the only people that got dragged into the lawsuit, because Cuba Gooding Jr. also caught some strays. According to TMZ, Jones claimed Diddy introduced him to Cuba Gooding Jr. on Diddy's yacht, and Cuba allegedly began touching, groping, and fondling Mr. Jones's legs, his upper inner thighs near his the small of his back near his buttocks and his shoulders. Girl, when I tell y'all that this new lawsuit is a hot mess, I'm not messing around. Rodney was determined to completely air out the tea on Diddy because he also claimed that either Diddy or Justin someone in the studio. According to him, Diddy and Justin had a heated argument in the studio, which led to being fired, and a man named G got hit in the stomach. It's wild how an argument between father and son would lead to such an incident, but hey, Diddy has also been accused of forcing Justin to take the fall for his DUI, so being fired during an argument shouldn't be all that surprising. And if you're wondering how Young Miami ties into all this, well, Rodney claims that Miami's cousin was also in on the whole thing. He claimed that one of Miami's female cousins also mistreated him, allegedly attempting to sleep with him in front of Diddy and members of his staff. So from the way this sounds, not only was Diddy allegedly messing around with Miami, but he was also allegedly messing around with her cousin as well, which is just nasty, nasty. But considering the things that we know about Diddy, him messing around with Miami's cousin is the least shocking thing that we know about him. Anywho, an insider is now reporting that this new lawsuit has Young Miami in shambles, and no, it has nothing to do with her cousin messing about with Diddy. The insider claimed that the reason Miami is so upset is that she was named in the lawsuit. Like I said in the beginning, she recently announced that she is in her Yams era, and she has been doing her best to distance herself from this messy situation that Diddy had going on last year. The insider added that Miami waited a couple of months after the first batch of lawsuits because she needed things to die down before she rebranded. She only announced the rebrand because she thought that the lawsuits were over and done with, only for this new lawsuit to come out of nowhere and name her in it, getting her dragged all over again. The insider claimed that Miami has been having a huge meltdown over this. Fans left comments saying, "I don't care if Diddy and Carisha black, blue, or purple. They guilty and need to be held accountable. So everybody that was around Diddy is going to jail too?" Young Miami thought she was finding a baller, but found herself possibly being charged. And I think Young Miami trying to force this yam stuff on people to make us forget about her and Diddy. She cleared her entire IG page. Anywho, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this messy situation. Do you think that Miami has been involved in this mess since the start? Drop your thoughts about this in the comments, then check out this next video.